West matchup, Dwight Howard and the Rockets. Tonight's starting lineups presented by HP. For the Rockets, Patrick Beverly, James Harden, Chandler Parsons. The front court rounded out by Terrence Jones.
Watch Houston in the half-court sets. Yeah, they like to run the baseline screens for Howard and then isolate like they're doing right now.
Howard working in on Hibbert, going to the left hand, and the beautiful 23-point, 9-rebound performance against Chicago on Wednesday. And here coming up with the steal, the Rockets love to run, and Beverly goes in for the finish.
Beverly extremely
on the rebound.
We have two excellent offensive rebounding teams here.
Stevens typically think points in transition for Indiana.
That's right, but they get the ball up the side, so you have to play it.
Howard on the nice feed from Parsons. 5 of 7 from the floor in the early going. Here's George, has the step, can't finish amongst the Granger, Hill, and George on the floor for Indiana. Nice find. Hibbert couldn't on the first try, and then the denial from Howard.
That you have to keep doing both shots.
And he said he'd be a little rusty as Aaron Brooks. No, but Howard on the spot. That's right. Here's Harden with a hand in his face, left it short. Howard, the battle, and the putback.
Now that's a strong move. Like Artis Gilmore and Indiana. So one was 6'10", the other guy was 7 foot. We played high-low. We did a lot of things. And then in Houston, Elijah
Stevenson, the lob into George. Has size on Beverly and the agility, but Howard the block. George, how about another try? And George, 12 assists for the Pacers on their 19 field goals as Howard uses the window. Here's Howard working into Hibbert. Shouldering into him. The left hand is good for Dwight Howard. 5 assists for David West. Here's Howard. Stevenson faked the dig. Now he comes. Howard with the left hand again to have those leads. Here's Stevenson flying in, denied by Howard. That's going to be a 41% from 3 last year with Brooklyn. Houston, 2-for-1 opportunity if they hurry, and ooping the alley is Howard.